I like to wait for less than 1 minute before I start with the content of the show because some people are driving, some people are cooking, some people are doing other things, and they need a little bit of time before they can actually tune in. Some other shows, they wait 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes. Some webinars, they wait 30 minutes, 45. But in this case, because these episodes are between 5 and 10 minutes, I like to wait for less than 1 minute. So that said, I am going live in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. What is going on? My name is Ben and welcome to another episode of my daily vlog where I strive to inspire you to achieve your goals and therefore your dreams. How are you? Happy Friday. I wish you an excellent weekend coming up. Today I am going to read you a segment from chapter 15 of Masterplan Your Success. This is the book that I wrote for my kids, for my family, for my friends, and of course for you. And I have an announcement to make before I end this episode today. So let me start with this segment. If you remember, if you've been watching these episodes, the name of chapter 15, it's Other Significant Investments. So, the segment that I have for you tonight reads, Likeable, Lovely, Trust. Oh no, I'm sorry. That's the one I read you yesterday. So, these are the things that happen when you're alive. Anyway, here's the next segment. Perfect versus perfect for your needs. Is what you call perfect simply conformism? Is perfect for your needs settling down on mediocrity? Sometimes the trophy wife your ambition taught you to be perfect is the one that ends up renting a bus to transport her team of lawyers to the courtroom where your divorce trial is taking place. Appraise what you believe is perfect for your needs and find a partner that values you to her or his standards so you can both enjoy a life of victories and defeats unrules by the laws of ambition, mediocrity, and conformism. Being in love is essential, of course, but a match with these characteristics has a much greater chance to last longer. Like mutual funds, in the long run, they typically outperform regular stocks. And again, every relationship is different. I'm generalizing a little bit. I'm just basing this opinion on my own observations on life and my own observations on the most cases I saw where a lot of people, they focus on, a lot of men in my case, they are focused on getting the most beautiful woman they can get, and they are all about looks, especially when you're a little younger. That happened to me couple times, but those relationships sometimes are the most difficult ones and the ones that are going to hurt you the most, because in a way you are so in awe for the beauty of this person. It could be, if you're a man, it could be another man. If you're a woman, it could be another woman. So whatever your sexual orientation is, and sometimes that is not the best investment you can make when in terms of finding a life partner. And I do, if you've been watching these episodes, I think you probably already know that for me, a significant other is an investment. And again, the most important thing is your heart, and you need to, express your heart and let your heart help you make the decision. You don't want to sell yourself, or you don't want to go and be with somebody because they have money. Although, if somebody who has money is a good thing, better than if they don't. And that contradicts a little bit of what I'm saying here, but I think you get my point. You need to, sometimes it's better to think of mutual funds instead of like investing in one stock and one stock only, because mutual funds, they will over time pay you back more than the regular stock, which is riskier. So that's my advice to you. And it's not a law, you may follow my advice and the opposite could happen. But at least in my observation, in my experience, most of the cases I've seen, the relationships that last longer are the ones where they focus on the different values of the person. If it's a good person, specific, especially if that is a good person, and looks do fade. We are all attracted to looks, or most of us. But if you're only gonna focus on looks or on money, if you're a woman or a man, and you're looking at a significant other with a lot of money, and that's the only thing you're looking for, that relationship probably will not have a very bright future. So now I'm going to read you a quote that I have for you. And the quote comes from the back of Masterplan Your Success, where I have a collection of 236 personal quotes. The one that I have for you tonight is a little funny, I guess, in a way. But I wrote this a couple of years ago. I'm a politician, so I only endorse myself. So anyway, there's a little of sarcasm on that quote, a little bit of truth, and a little bit of humor. So let me know what you think in the comments below. And the quick announcement I need to make is that I am shooting a movie tomorrow. The name of the movie is The Street Photographer. I didn't write this movie. It's Jim Norman's movie, good friend. And so I'm shooting one of the scenes of the movie tomorrow, and therefore I'm going to be using this camera. So tomorrow when I get home, I'm going to be super tired, and the last thing I want, as you can probably imagine, is set everything up just to do this show, which I love, but I think I'm going to leave that for Sunday. So no show tomorrow night. In the next show, I will tell you how the shoot went. I'm shooting with one of my acting friends from maybe 10 years ago. I met him, Randy Martin. He's known as R.W. Martin, and he's a comedian, great guy, great actor. So I look forward to see him. I haven't seen him for maybe a year and a half. Last time I saw him, he was playing Murdoch from the A-Team, and I was playing Captain Jack Sparrow. That was at a Comic-Con. Don't even remember the name of it, but it was a year and a half ago. I think 2 years ago. Anyway, I'll keep you posted. That's all that I got for you tonight. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a like. Your likes really do help my channel, and they make me so happy. So really appreciate each one of them. And if you want to learn more about leading a successful life, more about photography, filmmaking, audio, and acting, subscribe to this channel. That's the content that I make. And very important, if you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments below, and I will do my best to answer them as soon as possible, typically the very next day, unless I need to research my answer, in which case it will take me a little longer, but I promise you I will reply to you as soon as I can. And again, thank you so much for watching. Have an excellent night, and I wish you an excellent weekend. I will see you Sunday night. See ya.